The Texas Tech system is currently going through a leadership transition as the university continues into its second century. Coming up, we'll have a look at one of the last few days of official duties for Chancellor Ted Mitchell.
The holiday season is setting in across Lubbock, and that means the holiday shopping is ramping up for many local residents. MCTV's Aiden Wasson takes us to a recent shopping event that gave local businesses a chance to get into the spirit and help locals check off some of their gifts off their list.
And Texas Tech football was just one of 5 Red Raider teams who competed at home over the last few days. MCTV's Medhin Buriani has a look back at some of the top action here on campus in sports.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Allie Scott.
And I'm Julieta Ortiz. Over the past 5 months, a process has been underway as Texas Tech University's system transitions to a new leader.
Later this week, that transition will finish with an official transfer of power, but before then, the university's current leader is taking part in some final moments before stepping down. Last Friday, the Texas Tech Board of Regents held a regularly scheduled meeting at the TTU System building. Before conducting standard business, the board recognized Dr. Ted L. Mitchell for his service as Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System. Friday marked the last time that Mitchell will appear before the board as Chancellor before he officially steps down on Wednesday. Mitchell has worked for the Texas Tech system for 15 years, serving as president of the Health Sciences Center from 2010 to 2018. He took over as chancellor on October 25, 2018, holding the position through some of Texas Tech's most historic moments. But Mitchell says he believes the TTU system is in good hands as it heads into its second century of existence.
I am absolutely confident in the leadership of the board and the leadership of the universities and the leadership of the system moving forward. So thank you for everything that you guys have done for me, for my family, and we will always at our hearts be the biggest advocates for every university we have in the Texas Tech University system.
During the meeting, Mitchell also spoke highly of his replacement, former Texas Senator Brandon Creighton. Creighton was appointed as the 6th chancellor of the TTU system earlier this fall, and he currently serves as chancellor-elect. On Wednesday, Creighton will be named chancellor and Mitchell will step down but continue to serve as an advisor as chancellor emeritus of the Texas Tech system.
In other news around Lubbock, the holiday season is underway and gift shopping is on the top of the list as many people get into the giving spirit. Although many shoppers plan to head online or out to stores, there's also several options to support local businesses this year. One regularly scheduled way to check off items on your list is the weekly Moe's Market at the Lubbock Arboretum. The market is hosted by Moe Productions every Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon. The event features more than a dozen local vendors who set up booths inside the Arboretum. Shoppers can find anything from handmade crafts to antiques to clothing and specialty snacks. Food and drinks are also available as the attendees browse the market and enjoy the natural beauty of the gardens. Along with shopping, the weekly event also offers a free Pilates class each week for attendees to start off their morning before browsing the variety of options offered by vendors. Moe's Market is one of the several regularly scheduled and specialty markets organized and hosted by Moe Productions. For a full calendar of events taking place this month, visit mo-markets.com.
Shopping isn't the only way to celebrate the season here in the Hub City. Many local businesses and attractions have also started putting up Christmas decorations, creating a holiday wonderland for the community. The American Windmill Museum is located just a few miles east of campus. The facility showcases the history of wind power along with hundreds of windmills from around the world. Each November, holiday decorations are added to the facility, including traditional elements such as Christmas trees, lights, and garland. But the museum also puts together special displays made up of miniatures to create Christmas villages for visitors to enjoy. Each of the tiny villages feature houses, storefronts, trains, people, and even small holiday decorations and lights. The Christmas villages complement the museum's permanent collection of miniatures, which can be viewed throughout the year. The Windmill Museum also includes a permanent model train display, which is one of the centerpieces of the Fall Model Train Show held at the facility each year during the week of Thanksgiving. For more information on the American Windmill Museum, including details on future events, visit windmill.com.
As we just mentioned, it's starting to look a lot like Christmas around Lubbock. The holiday events calendar is just getting started with dozens of options from now until New Year's.
Last week, one local group decided to get into the spirit early by offering one of the first holiday-themed shopping events of the season. MCTV's Aiden Wasson stopped by to see what items he could check off his gift list.
Thanks, guys. I'm outside the Very Merry Market right now, where it seems that Christmas and holiday spending may have came early to Lubbock this year. Though we are hardly halfway through November, the Christmas feeling is surely in the air, and organizations like Mo Productions and St. Francis Ministries aim to bring joy to Lubbock for the holidays. But more importantly, they are partnering up to help those in need. Madison Carson, a leader for St. Francis Ministries, says the goal of the Very Merry Market is to help foster kids in Lubbock.
The St. Francis Ministries' mission is to support families, reunite children with their original parents, or rehome them through foster care or through adoption.
Those who attended had the opportunity to donate money and got to help local small businesses while they walked around. There was also a silent auction that was entirely donation-based, thanks to vendors.
If you're making an ornament, you have the opportunity to donate $1, $2. If you're getting a hot chocolate at our hot chocolate station, you can donate $1 or $2, and then everything from the silent auction will also go towards us foster kiddos.
There were 35 small business vendors at the Very Merry Market, ranging from jewelry to coffee and even custom-made hats. Small business co-owner Courtney Branscrum brought her whole family to enjoy the event.
So our family is here today just enjoying the atmosphere, shopping small business and supporting small businesses here in Lubbock.
While there may be no snow outside just yet, the Christmas feeling is surely in the air. And I was feeling a little bit jolly myself, so I went ahead and started my holiday shopping a little bit early. This event was family friendly, and the kids could not be more ready for Christmas to finally come.
My favorite part about Christmas is giving and getting. My favorite part about Christmas is eating the food and opening the presents. I don't know how to describe it. It's just magical.
Mo Productions will be putting on more holiday fun in the coming weeks. To take a look at their schedule, go to mo-markets.com. For MCTV, I'm Aiden Wasson. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Aiden. The Lubbock area just experienced one of the warmest weekends ever for November. On both Friday and Saturday, new daily high records were set at the Lubbock airport. On Friday, temperatures reached 89 degrees, and on Saturday, highs hit 90 to top the previous record of 85.
To say that November has been unseasonably warm so far is an understatement, but there's already a chance setting in that can make it feel a lot more like fall the rest of this week. Let's take a look at today's MCTV forecast. It's bright and sunny on the MCTV tower cam, but luckily it's not nearly as hot as this past weekend. Temperatures are climbing toward the 80-degree mark, but that should be just as warm as it gets today. Wind speeds have also been higher than we've seen the last few weeks, and that's been making it feel a little cooler as well. The breezy conditions will lighten up tonight, but speeds will still hover around 10 to 15 miles per hour this evening into Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, the winds will be even less, but that may change as a front moves into the area. A storm system is currently forecast to move into the South Plains on early Thursday morning, creating our best chance of rain in weeks. The rain could continue throughout the day on Thursday, and that should also keep temperatures below 70 through the afternoon. After the storm system moves through, highs are expected to be in the 60s from now until next week. Lows will also be a bit cooler, and 30-degree temperatures should also be back in the forecast by Friday. Looking ahead, more rain is possible on Sunday, but sunshine is expected to return to start off the Thanksgiving break.
It was another big weekend at the Jones, but the outcome for Tech football was a little more predictable as they took on their second-to-last conference opponent.
But some other Red Raider teams had to work a little harder for a win, especially for one team who was already hoping for a chance at the national championship. MCTV's Medhin Buriani joins us in a studio with a look back at Texas Tech athletics and recent action sports. Medhin?
Thank you, Julieta and Allie. I'm Medhin Buriani, and this is Monday's Sports News. What a weekend it was for the Red Raiders. Starting on Friday night at United Supermarkets Arena, the Texas Tech men's basketball team defeated Milwaukee 80-63, extending the Red Raiders' non-conference home winning streak to 41 games. That streak just keeps growing. Christian Anderson led with 18 points and 7 assists, while Donovan Atwell added 17 points, including 5 three-pointers. Talk about hitting from deep. A key 19-6 run midway through the game allowed Texas Tech to take full control. The Red Raiders finished with 5 players in double figures and 13 made threes. You can really feel the momentum shift there. The Red Raiders will be back in action this Thursday in the Bahamas for the Baha Mar Championship. Texas Tech will meet up with the Wake Forest at 7:30 p.m. and you can watch on the CBS Sports Network. The Lady Raiders soccer team also competed Friday night, earning a 2-1 victory over UTSA in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. What a battle that was! Texas Tech struck early, and despite UTSA trying the match, the Red Raiders reclaimed the lead in the second half. Tech outshot UTSA 20-8 to advance. Tech soccer continues their run in the NCAA tournament with a second-round matchup against North Carolina in Fort Worth. First touch is set for Thursday, with the time still to be announced. Keep an eye on TexasTech.com for updates. Moving on to Tech football, on Saturday at Jones AT&T Stadium, Texas Tech football earned a commanding 48-9 win over UCF. Talk about dominating the field. Texas Tech opened the game with a 75-yard touchdown drive. Senior linebacker Jacob Rodriguez contributed his first offensive touchdown and another interception. Running back Reggie Virgil led the offense with 3 touchdowns, including a 30-yard run. That had Red Raider fans on their feet. Defensively, Texas Tech held UCF to 230 total yards and only 52 rushing yards. Defense was really setting the tone early. With the win, Texas Tech improved to 10-1, and the 10 victories have come by 20 points or more, setting a new school record. Tech's 10-win record is also the best in the regular season since 2008. The Red Raiders will try to get to 11-1, but they'll have a week off to prepare for their final conference showdown against West Virginia in Morgantown on November 29th. That wraps up Monday Sports News. Reckham, I'm Medhin Buriani. Back to you, Julieta and Allie.
Thanks, Medhin. As we mentioned earlier, this holiday season is here, and there's only 10 days remaining until Thanksgiving.
Students will be leaving campus to head home between now and next Wednesday, but many of them will return in December to wrap up the semester with final exams and projects. With that in mind, one campus group recently offered students a head start to prepare for the end of the semester during a special event. MCTV's Noah McKay stopped by the sub ballroom to find out more.
Finals are coming up quickly, and to help students get ready, last week Texas Tech held its Countdown to Finals event, a chance for students to study, get tutoring, and meet with success specialists ahead of final exams. Brandon Cruz, Senior Director for Academic Success, says the event helps students get into the right headspace before finals, an event that students can take advantage of every semester before both midterms and finals.
In the fall and spring, we have a countdown to midterms, and that happens a little earlier in the season, and then we have countdown to finals in both fall and spring. So keep an eye out for us in the spring semester. We'll be doing this all over again.
In addition to the study space provided in past semesters, this fall's event added power-up sessions to give students a leg up, not only on exams, but on other aspects of college life.
So one of them is money management. When we talk about college and the college journey, sometimes when students transition to college, navigating their finances is unfamiliar to them, and how to navigate that away from home. And so we have Red to Black, peer financial coaching, which will talk about money management and how to understand money in a college environment.
Students came to the sub ballroom where refreshments such as coffee and pastries were available before they cracked open a laptop or textbook and got studying for exams, an opportunity that in some cases was even worth a little extra credit.
I have a class for TSI. I was coming here to get extra credit and get my assignments done and just get some extra work done.
Students who attended the event said they found it helpful and left feeling more prepared than when they entered.
Yeah, it definitely helped me towards my math stuff, because my teacher's a really good math teacher, and the people here were really nice and helpful.
Finding the best way to study can be a struggle for many students, and events like these can be helpful for students looking for a dedicated space to study, especially if you like to study in group settings, something highlighted by Yvonne Conan, who worked the event with several other students from the Office of Student Engagement.
If we look around, people are already coming in with their friends, focus on the laptops. It's definitely helpful because, everybody has different studying style. I like to study by myself. Some people like to study in groups. So this is more catered toward group study.
Good luck with finals, Red Raiders. For MCTV, I'm Noah McKay.
So Allie, do you have any final exams or projects this semester?
I have a few projects in off the semester, and I'm really excited just for an easy end to it all.
I agree. That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you on Thursday.